How's it going? This is video number 2, and today we're going to be talking about what I carry on my person while at work. This is going to be my maintenance EDC, if you will, my everyday carry. I got kind of a lot of items on the table here, so I'm going to run through it pretty fast. I'm just going to show you what I carry on me and sort of the reasons why. So the first item I'm going to talk about is my radio. This is probably the most important thing that I carry on me. Just for communication purposes. You know, I work with other people on my crew, and sometimes we're working on a piece of equipment together, so it's always good to have that communication with my guys. Also, I get called out on the floor a lot, so if something goes down, I need that communication line to let me know what's going on and where I need to be. My supervisor will get a hold of me on this. Pretty much anybody in the plant, if they need to get a hold of someone on the maintenance crew, they'll call me on my radio. So this is a big one. This is important. The next item is going to be my hard hat, which is important. Safety, obviously. And I got a headlamp on here. There's going to be times where I'm going to be working in dark environments, and I need that headlamp to see. But pretty basic, hard hat and a light. I also carry a pair of gloves on me at all times, whether they're cut resistant or leathers, just kind of depending on the job. I also have a handy little glove clip attached to my maintenance keys, which is pretty simple. You know, you need keys to get into things and gloves to protect your hands. I also carry a pair of channel locks and a crescent wrench on me. These two together, I could pretty much get any minor job done. Sometimes I get called out and it's something simple like tying a bolt or this is loose, you know, like just these two together. Instead of carrying an impact around, I can get away with a lot of things with these two. Next item is going to be my locks. Now, I'll typically carry 3 locks on a carabiner, and I'll just kind of have it on my belt loop. The 4th lock I will keep on my front belt loop, kind of just open and not locked. So if I need quick access to that, I can pull it off and lock something out. The way I have my carabiner set up is my 3 locks towards the back, and then my keys and glove clip clipped onto the front, just so I have easy access to these keys as well. It kind of helps out because I have this lock on the front ready to go, and then I have my keys ready after that. So it just makes things faster for me to lock things. Next item is going to be pens. I will keep a pen and a marker, or sometimes 2 pens. It's just, you know, you're gonna run into it to where someone needs a pen to write things down, so if they never give it back, I always have my backup. And paired with the pens, I will also carry a notepad on me. Now, the notepad comes in handy again. I'm always writing down, you know, measurements or taking notes, or maybe I see a piece of equipment that's a little messed up. I can just jot it down on my notepad, and then I got those notes to do work orders or write things up or let the supervisor know what's going on. Next item I'll carry on me at all times is some sort of cutting tool, whether it be a pocket knife or a box cutter. Just kind of depends. Sometimes I leave my pocket knife at home, and I have multiples of these. I have them in my tool bag and my toolbox, so I find myself carrying the box cutter more than the pocket knife. I like the box cutter because you can't have access to the inside. You can loosen that screw, and then you have multiple blades in here, and then you can switch them around and it's sharp. I like it. So the last item is going to be a tape measure. I carry this all the time because I'm constantly taking measurements. Sometimes I'm fabricating things. Sometimes I'm trying to get a measurement of a shaft to make sure we get the right part ordered, or I'm matching up, you know, bearings or bushings, whatever it is. So that's pretty much everything I carry on me. I went through it a little fast. I'm not trying to make this video too long. I just kind of wanted to give you insight on what I carry and what helps me get through the day. There are going to be other things that I need too. Like if it's a bigger job, I will actually grab my tool bag, and then in my tool bag I have multiple different tools. Maybe eventually I'll bring my tool bag and I'll show you kind of what I have in there. But yeah, this is kind of what I carry on me from a day-to-day basis. Nothing too crazy. So it's kind of a lot, but I still have good mobility with it. None of these items actually get in the way. They just help me get my job done. I know that was a quick video, but if you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe. Hopefully I can get another video out soon. If you have any requests on what kind of videos you want to see, feel free to comment down below. I will read them. And I think that pretty much wraps it up. So hope you have a good one.